Last week, our intrepid group of inquisitorial acolytes descended down into the depths of the below the lower hive.
Oh, sorry. I have one question.
No.
How much XP did we get last session? Last week.
Hippo, how much XP did you guys get?
250?
I don't think
No,
we did.
it wasn't that much.
No, we didn't.
I think it was 250, wasn't it?
Yeah, 250.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't remember getting it. No, do I? No, yeah, we did. We got 250.
Yeah, I'm sure
Okay,
because
sorry.
before we added that, I had 50 XP. I used 300. So currently I have 0. So
I would check, but it's somewhere in those notes, and I'm not
Actually,
saying
yeah,
for
I
fucking
think
things now.
you're right because
It was
yeah.
it was 250 because I remember Hippo wasn't happy because he had 350 or something like that.
Yeah, that
Sure.
made me up to 300, so I could upgrade some.
Okay, so Brain. So inquisitorial acolytes went down into the lower hive, met some sanctuaries, met a giant room in one of the mortuaries, that had a whole bunch of dead people in it, piled on top of each other. Found a strange shard amulet thing that Severin pocketed after wrapping it in some cloth, which will totally help against all the chaos, corruption, and death. Then you guys organized an interview for the next day, if I remember correctly, and that's it, right? That's where you guys ended. You were still at the warehouse.
Yep.
Waiting to head back. Oh, it was still morning, pretty much. So you guys still had the rest of the day in front of you, if I remember correctly. So you guys are finally chatting to the ladies, lady and dudes. You finished your inspection of the site, taking out all the bodies, all the corpses, all that kind of good stuff. Nils and her men are heading out. So, what do you find gentlemen doing?
So, I was thinking, maybe we should rearrange the interview for later today, and then come back tonight before this place is torched, and just, set up somewhere up in the rafters and keep an eye on the place. See if anybody comes a snooping.
That could be a good idea, yeah. We could do that, and maybe I don't know if any of you guys are good at talking to poor people. You could maybe ask around and see if anyone knows anything unusual about this warehouse. Heard anything?
I am not talking to any of the people that live in this area. They're all disgusting wretches.
Anyone else good at talking to poor people?
not really.
I can talk to anybody.
People?
I can talk to anybody. Just need a big gun.
Well, try to talk to them better than you talk to those guys in the bar once, please. And yeah, we can let's talk to Captain Nils. I'm going to send her a message, Griffey.
She stood next to us.
Well, did Griffey say she was leaving now or left?
They're busy walking out, so I suppose you could just stop them.
Oh, Captain Nils.
Mm-hmm. She turns on her heels, looks at you. Yes?
Talking to my associates, I think it might be better if we
God
try
damn,
to
sorry, I'm
move
back.
this thing along as quickly as possible. Do you think we can organize those interviews for this afternoon?
Very well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
She turns and walks away, kind of with a, yeah, okay, whatever, kind of gesture.
Great. Well, I don't know. Trashy, do you want to go and see if you can talk to any of the people around here, see if they saw anything?
I can do that.
They might be more interested in talking to you than they are talking to the local police.
Although I thought my code name here was Wilbur.
Wilbur. Oh, sorry, I mean Wilbur. Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
we all have code names now. You should know them. Mine is Stump Chunkman.
Dunk Chunkman. Okay, good to
I
know.
thought it was Stunty Git.
Yes, the Motorium Inspector, Stunty Kid. That's totally, yes. Mm-hmm.
Neris, maybe you should go with Del. You're a priest. You're a man of the people. People like you for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
It
like
would
them.
probably help if you talk to this poor flock.
I mean, the last time you talked to the people, you kind of did start them really riled up. So maybe you can start them to get talking this time.
The people here are in dire need of the light of the Emperor. You should go and spread
Yeah,
and not
I've been
fire,
looking
not
around.
fire.
Well, sometimes that is the light the Emperor gives.
The other light of the Emperor, not the holy Prometheum light.
Sometimes,
The less
sometimes
burny
the
light. Yes.
sin and the heresy is too much that the flame is the only light of the Emperor those people deserve. Are you denying that? Sounds a lot like heresy to me.
Everything sounds like heresy to you.
What before we start the interviews later on, Griffey, I would be interested in finding out more about Darnus Fane and how he's connected into the House Fane.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do that research essentially while I leave Wilbur to speak to the
Oh my god,
people.
is somebody using the notes I made?
Yes, I am.
Wow!
I know. I thought, hey, let me actually remember a name for once.
Amazing.
Amazing. So I'm gonna go do that. But so yeah, that's my plan. Anyone else got a plan?
Go and I'm gonna scout around the inside of the warehouse, see if there's like a catwalk or something that's kind of up in a corner that we can recon from.
Okay, just make sure there's a way in and out, maybe from the roof then,
Yep.
because if they set everything on fire, you're not going to want to walk through the front door.
So yeah, if there's like any catwalks that lead to like a fire escape or any other neighbouring rooftops that we can use to escape, I'll be looking for that.
Stump Chunkman.
Stump Chunkman.
Okay, what about the rest of you assholes?
I got nothing. Also,
Well, I could go check out the local church.
Tis no church down here, mate.
You are the
Oh,
church.
I am the
You
church.
are the church.
Well,
This
I'm gonna
is-
have
this
to.
is
I'm gonna.
below the lower hive. Like there is no infrastructure, no public buildings, no nothing down here. The only thing that exists is just the very bare necessities.
And a surprising number of meat packing plants.
That's just because all the bodies come down.
They all
Everything
float
floats
down.
down here.
Well,
So-
I'm gonna have to show these people the light.
Well, we need to do
What
some
form
information.
of the light? Well, I'm gonna have to show them. It depends on them.
We can go out and start talking to the folks as a guise of preaching.
Okay, so come on, give me a full. Give me what you guys are doing. What's
Well,
his name?
I'm gonna go
Go,
investigate the Fane family.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with you at the guise of preaching and preaching the gospel. I'm gonna show these people the light.
so I and Trash are gonna go talk with people.
Yeah, we can talk about being new to the area.
Yeah, just
No.
and also if they saw anything, because I mean, surely someone must have heard this. We need to know: does this happen like 2 days ago, a day ago? I mean, no one quite knows how long the bodies have been lying here.
Okay, what about Hippo and the other guy, Letty?
Well, I'm looking for catwalks and shit and easy
Okay,
escapes
you
from
gotta climb at the
catwalks.
top of the building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him, make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
Okay, fantastic. Plan of action. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that Severus heads back to your home to go do some research.
Yep.
Alright, fantastic. Trash and what's his face? Okay. So you guys head out into the murky half-light of the Underhive and immediately get drenched as somewhere high above you in the hive a huge amount of disgusting, foul-smelling liquid is released and you just get dunked. Soaked through by something that smells an awful lot like a combination of blood and sewage.
Well, Oni, where is your god now?
Well,
And as you say that, the lights go out, completely leaving you in pitch darkness.
death in the service of the Emperor is his own reward. Life in failure to him is his own condemnation.
So I suppose that you're going to be the light for the people now that we're literally in darkness.
Wow. Isn't there a light in my servo skull?
Does your servo skull have a light built in? I don't know. What kind of servo skull have you got, mate?
It's a loud
You got
halo.
the loud halo one, don't you?
I got one with the light about built in it.
Yes, he
No,
does.
just the loud halo. Nothing. You stand there. It's pitch dark. Like you can't even see your hand in front of your face. There's no, no light incoming at all. Nothing.
Did all the
It's
power
dark.
go out? Is there power? Just or no lights?
No power, as far as you can tell.
Well, I blew him out flamer. It's a good way of seeing.
Well,
light and
you've
stuff.
got to bear in
Flame.
mind, this place is going to smell
Flame
even
light.
more ripe than normal here if this power outage lasts long. And then the air is not going to be that great.
After a couple of seconds, power goes back on again.
Yes. The true God Emperor does provide.
And you smell an overpowering stench of rot and putrefying flesh.
I don't like the smell.
Thinking that
The smell is freaking me out.
this smell is awful heretical.
You and what's his face make what would it be? Inquiry checks, I suppose. While you guys are
Inquiry?
clambering about the top, looking for things.
Wait, inquiry? Isn't that more talking with people? Because it's fellowship.
I'll double check now just to make sure.
Wouldn't it
So, what do you
be-
guys do, Trash?
Well, we have to start looking around.
Perception
Let's see
checks is fine
there we go.
for them.
Let's see if we can find out any causes. It does not appear so. I am not very perceptive when it comes to the heresy.
It's
That's
fine.
why not me. I am the heresy detector.
All right, so you guys are standing outside the warehouse. Severus steps out past you guys, heads back in towards the elevator, up towards the lower hive.
Yep.
And Alexi and what's his name are clambering around the top. What perception rolls do you guys get?
8.
22.
You find a variety of equipment in the warehouse as you clamber through it and start opening doors and going from room to room, looking for things. You find big conveyor belts that are currently shut down, and judging by the streaks of blood and muck on them, looks like they bring bodies down to where you guys are now. You see that there's a room that's full of blades and flinting equipment, with little bits of pieces of cloth and the occasional chunk of boot stuck to it. And something at the end of the warehouse. It looks almost like sluices running into tunnels deeper into the hive, from where you can see enormous grinders with chunks of yellowing white bone stuck into the teeth in between them.
Remind me not to eat the hamburgers here.
They got
So-
hamburgers?
They're
Alexa,
man burgers.
Did what are you guys doing? You're standing outside the warehouse, 17.
That putrid smell kind of freaked me out, so it makes me a little jumpy.
Well, we've got to go and investigate. The sudden putrid smell. The power wasn't off that long. There might be some heresy afoot up in here.
Yep. But I recommend we check it with more numbers than just the two of us.
Let's at least have a look around the perimeter.
As you two
You
guys
don't
are
have to-
standing there, you occasionally see, cloaked and robed figures, walking past you, heads bent against the downpour coming from above. Rags are wrapped around limbs. Here and there you can see the open sores from people that don't have much in the way of hygiene or, property living down here in the squalor.
Yeah.
And you see one of them glance to the left of you, and you see left eye is milky white and greenish pus leaks from the bottom of it before quickly glancing away from you and stumbling down the road.
This place is rotting. This is not good. Might need to call exterminatus just to put them out of their misery. I often talk to myself when I stand with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's check out the
Not as
perimeter.
well. It's not as well.
So, what are you guys doing?
I want to get more. I don't want to check this out by ourselves. This is a smell trap.
You stand here and look at the people coming and going.
I say
I'm
we
gonna
go
look
get
around
the
the
guys. Don't we have like beats we can talk to each other?
I
Yeah, you
have
guys have
a lot.
micro beads.
Yeah, let's just call the guys. It's not hard.
They don't have much range, but you do have micro beads.
My micro beads built in because I've got robot ears.
Robo ears.
So you talk into your earlobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Just
Are we in range for the guys?
Yeah, you guys are still standing in the warehouse where they are. You haven't left yet.
We
Okay.
haven't left.
What?
Yeah, we probably are like probably hearing range.
You guys are
Okay.
like standing up on like one of the catwalks, just looking down at the two of them standing in the soaking downpour, just monologuing.
Talking to themselves.
Oh
why do
man.
we go around with those two? Look at them. They're fucking mental.
Kind of fun, man.
I engaged microbead. Oni over here is a little upset, but I definitely get a sense of more putridness going on here over the last power outage a couple of seconds ago.
And I'd be
I
back.
don't.
You stood
I don't
next to a giant
respond
pile
well
of
to
rotting
those
corpses.
things.
What do you expect?
Oh no! Mention these things.
Anarius, look
With my-
around you. Like look. I can see you wading through the fucking blood and shit.
Yeah, but there's no bodies here now.
Yes, there are.
No.
But- Griff, with my knowledge of being a hiver, would this smell be absolutely goddamn normal for this place?
Well, it's, judging from the conditions, it's a pretty fucking terrible place.
I'm pretty sure that Griffey told you know that they take bodies here, but he never said there was any bodies here.
It's like, guys, I'm in the lift. I'm going up. Just ask them some questions. Fading out.
Just go ask people some questions. Have you seen the smell's normal? Come on.
Bear in mind, you guys did
Shit.
travel through like a open air bazaar / market thing, where people sold like little bits and trinkets that they stole off of the dead bodies on the way to this warehouse.
Let's go to the market.
Yeah, let's
Just
go to the
saying.
market.
All right. You guys watch as your two heroic comrades eventually leave the warehouse and trek their way
It's hard
no,
dog
do we
life.
lose
into the
Jafar?
distance.
Yes. I can still hear you. I have robot ears.
Oh, Griffey died.
Griff? Griff?
Jathar and Griff disconnected. Yeah, we lost Jathar and Griff.
Oh no.
The curse of Africa.
Yes, South Africa strikes again. Their internet was separated.
Wait, isn't Trathar currently in the
Yeah,
UK,
but he
though?
still has the curse of Africa on him.
Yes. Yeah, it
Oh
does.
lord.
That's why his internet is always so flaky.
Curse of Africa. I wonder why they haven't disconnected him from Discord though.
They will in like 1 minute.
Heresy.
Alright, so wait, but what were we even looking around on these catwalks for?
For somewhere to like hide and watch people coming in if anyone comes in.
Ah,
Matt, you still there or you did?
oh, it is. Well,
There they go.
there it goes.
Jesus Christ. Why you cursed us, Jeebus?
Yes.
No, why you do this?
And now we wait.
Wait. Griffin is now playing Tabletop Simulator.
Oh,
He's
hi!
One
Hi.
of them is back.
Griff.
Woo!
God damn it.
You and Jafar both just died at the exact same time.
Well, almost. I heard you go, Jathor died. And then
Ah.
my power went out again.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what's
Oh,
going
wow.
on.
Cathar is playing Tabletop Simulator.
I'm pretty sure it's like the curse of Africa. You know, Jafar has it still.
What's that?
Super annoying.
you know, your flaky internet. It's
Hello?
the curse of
I
Africa.
can hear you, man.
Okay.
Yeah, what were you saying? What?
The Curse of Africa.
Yes.
And both you and Griff disconnected at pretty much the same time.
Yep.
That's amazing. Even when I'm not in Africa, I still have the curse of Africa.
Yep.
You cursed.
The bad
Dude.
internet follows us, Griffy. There's no way we could escape it. Even our Google fiber lines would just drop for no reason.
I'm just annoyed because my power tripped for no damn reason.
Well, when are
Very
they going to come
frustrating.
sort it out?
Well, they were here this morning, and it looked like everything was sorted. But it just went off again now for like no fucking reason.
You never believe Telcom on the first inspection.
Are you having too much of a
I mean,
load on
Escom.
a single wire or something? Might have to, you know.
No, because I haven't changed anything. Like this stuff has been like this, you know.
Maybe you should stop leaving the toaster in the bath. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, toaster in the
Yeah.
bath is not good, Griffy.
Now I have to open everything again. Okay, so where was I? You guys were heading into the
The bazaar thingy.
bazaar. You and Trash were heading into the bazaar where people were selling their little bits of flotsam and trinkets, salvaged from the corpses that get processed down here in the lower hive, in the galloways as they call it. So, you walk into the bazaar. There are all sorts of lepers, screaming ladies of the night that look absolutely fucking horrific with their weeping sores and blood-ridden eyes, as well as what appears to be someone that looks more machine than man, sitting on the remnants of a tattered blanket, selling bits and pieces that look like they've been recovered from the swamps and moratoriums here. All about you, people are walking around, heads to the ground, water dripping on them, covered in this soupy sewage runoff that comes from the upper hive. What do you gentlemen do?
We're
Hey,
gonna
yeah,
go
right.
look at the people to start with to, you know, find, you know, somebody who could look like he could answer some questions. We're not gonna just ask randomly. We're gonna look first.
Just ask randomly. These people are all equally horrible.
No. I'm
These
gonna,
these are hive deplorables.
yeah, but I'm gonna use some scrutiny to try to scrutinize them better,
Alright.
suspect to ask questions.
Let's
Okay.
we can pick the shiniest turd.
Pick the shiniest turd, go for it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You look around, but all around you is just a sea of downtrodden humanity. You are just, just
Yeah, and I think, you know, what am I saying? Of course, it's true, Tragedy. What's your name?
I looked for the one who had actually apparently some intelligence and wasn't completely starting to decay.
All right. You're looking at the guy with the machine bits.
Yeah.
All right. You can see him occasionally turn on a battered and rupturing electube built into one of his organic arms and wave it around a bit to gain the attention of the people who walk past him. Most of them giving him no more than a cursory glance before going on to whatever unknowable destination they're heading to.
Right. Go talk to that multi-armed man.
Okay. I walked to that man and introduced myself.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Oni, and I like pie.
Yes. Pies are very good. Do you like pies?
The man on the ground in front of you has got a lot of his fleshy bits have been removed.
Yes.
I pull him aside. You really realize you will have to speak.
Yeah, but I have no idea what the fuck to say to that guy. That guy freaks me out, man.
He's mostly a person. Also, Griff have
Sure.
so you have a couple of minutes to think about it.
Or you could speak to him. You have war stories. You can talk about how you miss your fleshy bits.
Yes,
Oh wow, you have more in common with that guy than me.
I definitely can. But considering that this is something that Oni wanted to do,
Yeah, but what are we asking about? Some strange things going on?
I would imagine what we're looking to do here is find out what's happened here over the last couple of months. If things have gotten worse,
Yeah, that's a.
more people disappearing.
I will
know.
ask that guy about if any some more more than Wow, shit, fucking hell. I don't have the right words at the moment.
We
The
need more
words
holy
escape
weed.
me.
Have you had holy weed and or holy gin? I talk to myself so much when I talk to you.
What happened?
Griff disconnected.
Oh dear. Okay. This might not be the best afternoon.
It's funny because I'm gonna guarantee he was playing Warframe, no problem. And
Oh yeah,
this will work.
this morning, this afternoon, without a hitch.
And now, power.
Yeah, but it's the time that people are using more power there, right?
Potentially, yeah.
It's what, like 6 p.m. there?
Actually, yeah, 6 p.m. People are probably going to start,
Turning on their ECs.
Alvin's.
Yeah. So I suppose, yeah.
So, he might have some problems in his own house, but the grid is probably awfully shitty and flaky at the moment too. So that's not a good combo.
Also, Africa.
Pretty much. So you've been enjoying your orc strategy?
Yes, very much.
I need to start. I want to start again with orcs at some point, just so I can make Grimtooth the monster, the blender machine.
Yeah, they started off slow, but once you get to the point where you can just maraud and take out, basically you start doing the raiding, killing people, taking over things, and leveling up your guy. Once you're past level 10, the steamroll starts rolling.
Well, I tell you, I've built Archon. I'm on like turn 220 of Chaos.
Yeah.
And I've almost completely maxed out Archon's personal combat statistics.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I've got him the Kingslayer sword and the armor of Morok. And that man is a blender. Like, I just send him straight towards the enemy hero because he's killed men on double-headed dragons and Lords of Change. He just beats them to death. He's just like, yeah. I heard you thought you led an army, but you don't.
Nice. But yeah, I'm liking them. I just destroyed the last of the dwarf scourge. I personally killed the last of the chaos. And now I'm going to go finish off the vampires because I rolled through the vampires to get to the dwarves, then let them rebuild, so they wasted their resources. And now I'm going to go back and start killing them, razing their cities, and hopefully the corruption goes away so I can then rebuild in their cities.
One question. You do know how to get the unique items for your heroes, eh? I might be the only person who was stupid enough that didn't actually know how it worked.
No, I don't.
So you know, like with your main hero, you at the top there'll be like those special items that he can find.
Yeah.
So when you get that unlocked, so when it's ticked on there and you've reached the right level, you don't get it automatically. You've got to check your quest log because you're going to need to fight someone for it.
Oh, okay.
So like what I had to do was I had to send one of my heroes to a certain location where then he scouted it out and found out the heroes that have the items I want, and then you don't have to take your whole army there. You can actually teleport there and back for like 500 or 800 gold. But then you have to fight someone, a one-off fight, to get that item. Because I was playing my Dwarven campaign and I had like a really high level dwarf guy, and I thought I had all these items, and then last night I found out that actually no, you don't get them automatically. So it's something to just keep in mind.
Actually, no. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I made a mistake. I went and committed exterminatus against the dwarves, and then did the dwarf quest, and it says, "Oh, raise any 5 dwarf cities." So it's a bit.
Damn it!
Hippo, what is that picture you posted at 3 o'clock?
It's from Total War.
So is that the map that you were saying, Hippo?
Yeah.
And I take it the multicolored bit is the bit that we actually
Yeah, that's the
have access to?
current map.
And okay, so what does so that's the bit of the actual whole map that we've got access to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really square continent, square pointy bit of a continent. Then okay, should be interesting.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've been learning. Unfortunately, I did a ton of save scumming. Otherwise, I would have lost so long ago.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm really bad. I just use auto resolve for almost everything.
Oh yeah, if I've got a greater than 80% chance to win, I'm not fighting that fight. I will let Mr. Computer fight the fight for me.
Okay, yeah. This is not going good.
Yeah, we'll give Griffin a little bit of time. Give him like 10 minutes, see if he comes back. If not, we can always do something else.
Yeah, he hasn't messaged on the channel yet, but I suppose he's busy walking around his house swearing at the electronics.
Yep.
Damn you, circuit board! Damn you! I mean, circuit breakers.
Or maybe the guy came over to fix his power and turned it off, and he's talking to the guy.
Well, they came around this morning and they thought they'd fixed it, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.